All right. I know I only said I needed a few minutes, but I clearly needed a few more after that, so welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Let's get some hype in the chat. Woo! We got a truck. We haven't trucked in almost a month. I have skipped the past 2 weeks of Simulation Thursdays because I've been in the process of moving. So now I'm broadcasting live from Pennsylvania instead of Colorado. Believe me, it's been a busy couple of weeks. Even though we actually had people help us move with my wife's company, they actually set up a nice package where they had people come out to help us move and everything. But we're still getting settled in and unpacking and finding stuff in random places. So that's the one downside of having other people pack for you. But yeah, this is also 2 hours later than when I would normally do the stream locally. Yeah, it's still the same time that I would have done it, uh, universally, right? It's the same broadcast time and that I announce. But it's nice I could do it after dinner though, so I don't have to worry about rushing to dinner or know when I'm going to have to drop. So I'll be done when I'm done. But it'll probably still be about 2 hours. So and we're a little bit later tonight. We're gonna try to make it about an hour and a half at least, maybe 2 hours. So yeah. By the way, let me know how the audio is. I'm assuming this is Greg. My voice might be a little bit louder, but we're gonna get in, see how the game sounds. I think the engines are gonna be a little bit loud, but we'll figure that out. So we got to do some catch up here. I wish I could have been able to do this over the holidays, but obviously I was busy. And this actually came kind of late, I think. It was like mid to late December when this was posted. And usually these events start beginning to mid December. So I remember seeing it a little bit later than I was expecting. But yeah, the idea is that I'm supposed to be louder than the game a little bit, so you can hear me over the engine. But the audio, the music is really quiet. The music's supposed to be quiet because I get tired of listening to this music all the time. So this is just the in-game menu music everyone knows and loves. Well, let's see what I sound like when I get to the engines. Yeah, exactly. You got to hear the game audio. Yeah. Um, the FX, if you will. So anyway, this isn't too different from what we've had in the past. We just got to use our external contracts, and I think we've already long met the community goal. So it's nice they're keeping this open, I think, until the 16th. Um, so there is still a little bit of time. We're gonna knock some of these out tonight. I already did 6 of these, spotting here and there. I did a couple of runs on my laptop when I was in the hotel. And then I did a couple more runs this past weekend. We got 9 more to go, though. We got to basically deliver pretty much to any city the cargo called gifts. And they just come in these box trailers that look pretty cool. These vans, dry vans that have Christmas lights on them. So, the idea behind the community goal was to, I guess, each tier of 350 gifts assigned to cities will unlock unique community awards for both games. There are 7 tiers in total, so after 2450 gifts are achieved, all community goals will be completed. Yeah, so we're long past the community bit, so I'm not going to try to think too hard about that. But our personal goal is just to deliver these gifts 15 times. It doesn't have to be to different cities. I think it can be the same, pretty much where we're going everywhere. Wait, what? I don't have to. I can repeat cities. Is what I'm trying to say. Do I think I'll be able to get the premium bowling game this weekend? Probably. I should be able to download that one. I'll try to get it for Steam VR now that I'm set up. Were we thinking of playing that on Friday or something? All right, let's get in here. We are playing again today with John Ruda's Peterbilt 389 Glider. So it is a paid mod. This truck. I haven't seen an update for it yet. I guess I was expecting to see one at some point here. But it's definitely a higher detailed model than the stock 389. It's got more stuff, more details going on, more parts. I try to run these trucks usually pretty stock. because I just like the stock look better. But it's got those nice Peterbilt rims on it, as you can see. Those look really good. Love the oval Alcoas. The only thing that's kind of weird about it is the taillights. I haven't figured out how these work. If I have them set up correctly yet, but like I guess they are set up right. The only thing is that like the reverse is kind of weird. I put a light bar on for the reverse light because there's no reverse lights where they're supposed to be. But anyway, got some Grease Bomb's sounds going as well. Which I'm not sure if this is John Ruda sounds or if this is Grease Bomb. You listen real carefully, the truck's making noises. But we are running Krish Bomb's Mega Pack version 3.9, which has quite a few changes to it. Notably, the one we're running right now is the Caterpillar C15 stock sound. I've been waiting for this engine for a while now. Let's get it fired up and see how it sounds. See if we got to adjust the volume on this. It's a little loud. Might not be too bad. I can always turn it down on my end. You can't hear the difference then. But yeah, this is how I'll kind of sound while the truck's under load. Oh, the horn. There you go. Oh yeah, it's the air horn, so that's going to be a little bit loud. City horn's a little bit quieter. So you're thinking about, like, a birthday stream. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I wished you happy birthday earlier. Happy birthday again. Yeah, we could do something like that, like a birthday virtual bowling bash. That sounds like fun. Let's see how this sounds then as I am actually moving. We'll test this out real quick. Well, that's not too bad. I think this could be a good balance. I know this is how the Peterbilt horn sounds because my old neighbor in Colorado actually ran a dump truck business. Dump truck. It had a Peterbilt dump truck, and he would sometimes honk his horn when he was coming home for his grandkid. It's cool to hear. Alright, let's get started here. That's right, we're starting in good old Colorado Springs. This is actually where I moved from. So this is a little meta here. Wow, they didn't even finish the deliveries for this place. They finished Denver. I guess people hit the major cities. I guess we could try to deliver to a place that hasn't completed yet, but the community goal has already been finished, so it's not a huge deal if we don't, if we go to a place that's already been fully stocked. Lamar's way out there. Kind of feel like maybe driving south a bit. Let's go down to Santa Fe. Yeah, I think we could do that. Head down to New Mexico. Maybe up into Wyoming then, because it's the newest DLC. And maybe we can do those games maybe Saturday night. Well, I'm trying to think. I don't have definite plans yet for tomorrow, but maybe Saturday would work best for everyone. Because I don't think tomorrow. I might want to get some stuff done around the house here, so I might not want to, play long for both nights. Let's hear this cat. Oh, yeah. Oh. She's a mean kitty cat. Alright, so you're thinking about doing some type of stream tomorrow and then our stream on Saturday? Yeah. Oh, I saw our usual stream on Saturday, right? And starting later Saturday night? Okay, yeah, that'd be fine. Oh, this field of view seems a little bit... I do think that the engine's a little bit loud, too. I gotta turn that down. I also gotta... Hang on, I gotta adjust my field of view here. This is just a little bit... I feel like I'm... like, sitting way back in the seat, you know? Just the seats... Just the field of view is what I want. 69, nice. Yeah, 70... Oh, that's better. I actually like the smaller field of view for driving, because it gives you better situational awareness, kind of. Like in first-person shooters, yeah, probably want a larger field of view, but here you kind of want it to be a little bit lower. The engine's not bad. I'm still louder? Alright, I'll leave it where it is then. I'd like to be slightly louder than the truck when it's making noise. Let's see, actually, woohoo! I wanted to adjust something on the truck real quick. I just saw a service station over here and just decided to send it. You know, perfectly normal trucker move. I want to adjust the gearing on this truck, actually, because I just remembered it's a little bit on the low side. Or the RPMs are a little bit too low for cruising. I might actually throw the ISX in it, though, too. But yeah, so we just moved in two Mondays ago. That's when our stuff arrived. We started working the next day, so we didn't have a lot of time to unpack. So we've been slowly doing it the past couple weeks. This is like the Love's truck stops that you see in real life. They call them hearts in the game. I like the fake names. They're always usually pretty great. Like for IHOP, it's called iFlop. Love it. Absolutely love it. But yeah, so we've been here for about 2 weeks, 1.5 weeks now, and now it's we're slowly adjusting. I actually surprisingly am a little bit homesick from where we used to live, just because I was attached to that place. You know, I got used to where everything was, and not homesick in the sense of being close to people, because we were far away. We're a lot closer to friends and family now, so that's great. But just the familiarity of the place, like just knowing who the neighbors are. We haven't met our neighbors yet, because I think it's winter time with COVID going on. It might be a little bit while, and our neighbors are also on the older side, so it might take a little bit for that. But just knowing where everything was, you know, we'll get used to it again here. I know that over the next few weeks it'll get better. Let's see, I'm going to try maybe 325. 325 maybe sounds standard-ish. I kind of want to try the ISX as well. Maybe maybe a straight piped ISX. Oh yeah. Do they really? Does Captain Krieshbaum only have a 450 and a 600? All right. Oh, let's put that straight pipe 600 in there. That bad boy. I tell you what. Let's hear this. Same horn sounds. Alright, so this is This is the Cummins ISX. Let's try this. Maybe we'll go back to the cat after this. I am a big fan of the Caterpillars, the kitty cat engines. I'm also a fan of the Detroits. Cummins is what they put in the Dodges. But it's also the Cummins X15, which is the engine that comes after this engine, is very, very popular amongst trucks these days. So it's Cummins, Caterpillar, and Detroit Diesel are the three big ones. The big trio. Alright, that sounds pretty good.
Go straight on.
Ooh. You can hear the turbo spool up on the Jake. That's nice. Alright, this engine's actually quieter than the Cat. Than the Caterpillar. I'm gonna turn my headset up a little bit here.
Get ready. Turn right.
Alright, let's keep on heading down the road to pick up our cargo. Ooh, this sounds really nice.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I should have just stayed down there on that access road. We had to just go down the road from there to pick up. Oops.
Go straight on.
Ooh, that Jake sounds nice. Alright, well, we'll run with this Cummins for a trip, then maybe switch back, like I said. But yeah, we're still getting settled in here. I'm already making small changes here and there, you know, updating some stuff, because this house was built in '91, so it's a little bit on the older side, and screams '90s design, which is funny, because this house is actually, to date me, 1 year older than me. But it has like all the stuff that's been builder grade in it. Like some stuff has never been changed out. Brings me back to my childhood, because that house was I think that house was an
Go straight on.
87 or 89. And like there are doorknobs here at this house that look just like my childhood bedroom door. Which is funny. But we want to update stuff like that, just to kind of bring it kind of into a little more modern times. Cheap stuff like that, if you do a lot of that stuff, if it matters to you, it's pretty cost effective and goes a long way. But I actually just did something today that was a little more functional. The door going out to the garage didn't have any springs on it. It wasn't spring loaded, so when you open the garage door, it would just stay wide open. And in every house that I've been in, it's usually been spring loaded and it would shut on its own. So I just installed some spring hinges on the door. Stuff like that don't really think about when renting, I guess. That's something you could probably just install and the landlord wouldn't care, but but we're going from renting to owning here at this place, so it's going to be a different world. Alright. Let's get hooked up here. Yeah, that doesn't sound bad. Again, I'm still partial to the Caterpillar engines, but you know, sounds pretty good. Sounds really good. They just keep getting better and better. Some crazy, amazing modders out there. Here's your holiday event trailer, though. Merry Xmas. I like the pretty lights on it. It's a pretty cool effect, right? Alright, I need to actually turn down this other setting I had turned up. I'm going to keep them in voice navigation up there, but the turn signals, I think they can come down a bit. Oh no, I can't hear them at all. Wait, oh, I turned them off, I guess. Alright, that's good. Alright, so we're heading south on 25 down through to New Mexico, Santa Fe, to be exact. For our first delivery. And I don't know, maybe we'll head down into Arizona. It's been a little bit. I know, I was also thinking about going up to Wyoming. I've spent a lot of time in Wyoming this year because it just released, though. Let's get going. It's already getting late. Got a late start tonight. Even though I'm actually on Eastern time, I still got a late start. Still managed it.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
So as you can probably also see, we have a little bit of a different, I like to think improved camera angle here tonight on the webcam. There's actually some shelving up above on this wall that the previous homeowners left that actually are set up nicely for me to put my headset and stuff on. So I haven't bothered to drill in the guitar holders that I actually had at our previous house. I've just been using the shelving instead. There's a lot more room up there, but it's actually higher up than the camera angles I could have gotten at the old place. So I think it's actually shows the shifter better. Kind of shows. I can get probably an even better angle, but I think it shows the setup better, the controls. Yeah, you can see my hand. You got some picture of my legs too. Yeah. I mean, I'd recommend paying attention more to the shifter. I guess I'm covering it though. Teaching you how to drive an 18 speed.
And then turn right.
Oh, this truck, I could get used to this. It's a good sound. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Throw a hand and a kneecap out there, people go wild. Oh, I see. Heck, I thought that was your other channel that people fixated on that stuff. Yeah, well, welcome to Hand Simulator. Oh, that's right, we're going through Pueblo. I gotta back her down a little bit. They go slow here. Whoops. So were you able to take the day off? I remember you saying you used to like to take your birthday off. Just to relax a bit. I think you did that last year, right? Ah, you couldn't, dang. Do you have MLK Day off next Monday? Oh, dang. Is it the Omicron variant keeping them home? It's your first day of job training in over 4 years. Damn. What are they training? Is it like safety, or is it like specific to your role, or what? Oh yeah, this is a good gear ratio right here. There we go. It was a garbage day, worst day. Oh, that sucks. Wait, it's a different department. Oh, I see. Are they doing like the they want you guys to take on multiple roles, right? That's a new hot hip thing. You know, so you can have, you know, multiple jobs instead of one. Who wouldn't want that, right? Alright, this truck is getting stuck going up this hill here. So we are easily going to blow their doors off at this 600 horsepower. That's right, you move out of that way. You move out my way there, boy. You hear me? You hear me? That's right. Do you have 600 horsepower? I don't think you have 600 horsepower. Alright, I'm done. So you're in the abstracting department. They want to train you in the title department, which is nothing like what you do. Okay, yeah. It's more useful than abstracting. Okay. Well, room for growth, right? It's something else you might be able to add to your resume. Multiple facets.
Keep left.
Oh, well, at least it's cake, though. I mean, you gotta have cake on your birthday. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, man. Yeah, it would have been nice if someone else did get it for you, though. I get it. I'm at massive food intake to recover from the day. Get into a food coma and take a nap. Oh, listen to that Jake. Oh, yes. Oh.
Route.
Welcome to New Mexico. The land of enchantment. We visited New Mexico when we were out west. We went to Albuquerque for a weekend. Did a little bit of hiking. Almost died because the mountain we went on was covered in ice. We didn't realize that was what was going to happen. Alright, look out. Look out. Super Toast is coming. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not really hyped about my birthdays anymore either. I think that stopped like 2 or 3 years ago. But yeah, it's a big 30, that's big. Gotta have some cake, yeah. Imagine your mom will probably want to get one for the weekend. Yeah, I get it. Oh, you have another cake to look forward then too. wrong button. There we go. Did you say whether you had Monday off or not? You do? Okay. Yeah, so do I, so we've got a nice 3-day weekend to look forward to. I'm gonna I'm gonna really try, actually, to go to the DMV on Saturday and probably get screwed over because it's gonna be so crowded and understaffed, because we still have our Colorado plates and licenses. I want to try to get that switched over. I don't know if it's gonna happen though. I'm probably gonna be in line for 4 hours till they close. Oh shit. Why are we breaking? Oh jeez. Oh my god. Asshole. Oh, what did I get a ticket for? Hang on. Headlight usage. What? It's perfectly daylight out. I don't need my lights. Yeah, we could probably do... We could probably do a Dead Islands. It's been a while. So you said or not Dead Island, you said Dead Effect is not multiplayer, it's not co-op. Oh, wait, no, you said it wasn't listed as co-op, but it actually is in VR. Right? Okay, yeah. Pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Plus, if you read reviews of the VR version talking about co-op, then that's definitely Telltale. Yeah, it probably is then. It'd be crazy then if it weren't. Yeah, I'll think about it. Because we already... I mean, it'd be neat to, I guess, relive it in VR a little bit, but we have other games I think we should try to get through first, or at least I gotta put it down on my wish list to see when it goes on sale. That's 3-player? That's interesting. Well, I gotta get bowling first. I really screwed up on that one, because I thought it was the 6th that it was done, not the 5th, and I set a reminder on the 5th, like 2 hours after it expired, to go check on it. I was gonna check it after work that day, but lo and behold, I was off by a day, so there you go. Oh, you bought more Switch games? What'd you get? Journey to the Savage Planet. Alright. Xbox port, it sounds like it would be. Let's see, milk. Deliciously natural. Got milk. Everspace? I think I've heard of that one, actually. In fact, I can picture the font and color of the title. It's red font, right? But I have no idea what the game actually is about. Cool. Oh, it's a PC game. Gotcha. All right. Did I really just hear? Is that an engine retarder sound? Yikes! They have that? Did I pick a transmission with the retarder on it? Oops. That's very uncommon on American transmissions, but in Europe, it's the opposite. It's highly common. Yeah, it's really, you got that right. It's hard to find games, especially Nintendo titles, that are at that price point that aren't junk. I got a couple of fun ones for gifts over the holidays. I got, I got the real Smash. So I have Smash now, finally. I suck at it, but I have it. Good party game. But the reason I never got it was because I was never really good at it, didn't really care for it, but it was like one of the last staple games for the Switch that I hadn't gotten yet. And I had fun playing it with the family, so more fun to come on that. And I also got the Nicktoons equivalent to Smash. It's like Nicktoons Brawl or something, which is really cool because it has like the 90s characters from Nickelodeon, like great references from my childhood. Like even scenes from the shows too. It's all the way back from the 90s. They had newer stuff too, but like they had the older stuff, which was cool. The Smash, the original, it's the one for the Switch. I guess the original one for the Switch, so not the original Smash, like for the 64. What was that, the original console that had Smash?
Keep right, and then exit right.
I guess we're exiting already, huh? Okay.
Exit right.
Gotta hit that, Jake. Oh yeah. Alright. That's a good Jake brake sesh. Oh. Engine brake use prohibited. They saw me coming. Alright, we'll be quiet.
Keep right, and then turn right.
You know, all those people sleeping at, whatever time it is in the game right now.
Turn right.
Alright, let's get this turn in smoothly. Fair amount of traffic here. Original was on the 64? Okay. Did you see that they're releasing N64's original games? Alright, I am turning the police off because I don't need to have my headlights on right now because it is daytime. That's a dumb rule. There's something that needs adjusted in the game. It's a modded map, or it's a graphic mod. I think that changes also the angle of the sun. And apparently that made the game think that you need to have your lights on in the middle of the day. Like, what time is it in the game? 2:17 p.m. I don't need my lights on. Come on. People are crazy. Traffic figure fence. No thanks. Can't even tell that people's lights are on.
Right.
Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to use my Jake right now.
Turn right.
Oh yeah, sorry, I got distracted. um,
Have 5 to your
I'm about to get distracted again. Hang on, let me get into this tight place here. Come on, give me the gear. If you can't find them, grind them. All right. Right. So Nintendo released a higher tier Nintendo Switch Online. That like the NES and SNES titles they were putting on their basic online subscription. This higher tier gives you N64 titles. Yeah, they don't have that many yet. Also, I got the Animal Crossing DLC by itself because apparently, if you get it through the promotion for this Switch Online and you get rid of the online or downgrade it, you lose the DLC, which is like ridiculous. Yeah, I guess they don't really have that many. They don't have that many great titles on it yet for the N64. N64 titles. I don't plan on getting it anytime soon. Honestly, I don't really play the NES titles on Switch Online either. I have been playing like the original Super Mario though. That one's pretty cool. You'd rather just buy the one-time price, right? So you have it for good, not just wanting to play it for like a day or a year and then be like, oh, that's it. It's not in my collection anymore. But I don't care. Some people don't care, I guess. But you know, everyone's switching to online or what do they call it? Software as a service, right? Ouch! What did I hit? Oh, someone's gonna get some dented boxes here. Oh, that's a curb. Oops. Oh, jeez. These mirrors did not make this easy. Alright, let's see if I got it this time. Oh, I think I did. Oh, it's gonna be ugly. I'm just gonna drop it at an angle. Oh, come on. Oh, it's green. Good enough. Oh, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I only have is it like two or three digital titles. Actually, I have a handful that are digital, but they were like this weird promotion that was going on where you could log into the site and get like a free digital download for the Switch for like 12 days of Christmas in 2020? No, it's 2019, I think. So I have a bunch of games. I tried a couple of them. It's kind of neat, but they were free, so I was like, why not? But I have Super Mario Maker 2 and the new Mario Party as digital copies. It's nice to have a couple of those ones that I don't care about as much, but are good like pickup games or like party games, so that I can leave the cartridge in for something else I'm working on. But for the most part, I do like having the physical copy of games. Most of my games are cartridge. I don't want to go back up that way. Maybe we'll go down to oh, that's a long ways. We gotta get these deliveries in. Let's just do a puddle hopper to Socorro. They suggest that I do another one. I mean, you got another one that's kind of close for me? Phoenix is also full. I mean, alright, Las Cruces isn't full. Let's do that one then. Alright, let's go. Let's go switch out our engine. Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess let's pick up the trailer first because it should be in this right here. Yeah, there it is. This I do like this engine though. I'm torn. I like this. This Cummins. But I think we're gonna maybe try out. Well, that isn't our trailer. It's our trailer over there. Well, what's the other option? You have the cat. I gotta look at that changelog again and see what else he's changed in this engine pack. Let's see. Nope. All right, don't text and drive, kids. Trying this again. You just gotta get under it. There we go. There we go. That's how you do it right there. Oh, yes. Nice hookup. Good form. So this one's a little bit of a different trailer. Red truck, red trailer. Look at that. That aligns nicely. Let's go down here and go check out maybe a different engine. Let me check real quick to see what has changed. What else has changed in his sound mod? Oh, someone else posted a cert. I am not going to download it right now. What else has he done with this engine pack update? Captain Creesh. ISX is straight piped. He has the stock ISX. Let's see. Comments ISX. So it's really just okay. So it's really the C15, that previous engine, and this ISX. Let's switch over to the C15 and run that one for our delivery. Let's see what we think of that one versus this one. I am, like I keep saying, partial to the kitty cats though, so I might end up sticking with it. But this isn't a bad engine sound. They're all highly realistic. Alright.
Turn right.
Let's try not to take out that gate back there.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Yep. Just grinding some gears there. I'll give this one more send. Oh yeah. Nope. Missed that gear. That's how you gotta do it though. You just gotta send the steering wheel sometimes. You gotta give it some elbow grease. You gotta show it who's boss. Also this, yeah, it does kind of shake the whole desk. This wheel has been through some shit, let me tell you. And it's been through how many moves now? Let's see, it moved from my parents' house to school at Penn State and back to the house a couple of times. Then off to Maryland, to one apartment, to another apartment in Maryland across the complex, because we had some real awesome neighbors at the first place. Then moved out to Colorado and moved from an apartment in Colorado to a house in Colorado, and then moved here. This thing has been through some shit, and it's from like 2008. The Logitech G25. It was like the first of the series. Now we're up to like the G29, 920 now. And this thing's still going. It's a little bit louder than the newer models, but it works. It works. Alright, let's throw in our C15 again. Oh, there's two C15 sounds. I think he has... Oh, I forget what the other one sounds like. When was that introduced? I gotta look this up real quick. So the stock C15 was added... Okay, in July, the C15 that we were looking at was added. That was July. But then December last month, was another C15. So I think the C15 that was added in July is a straight pipe, possibly. So this is the newer C15. Now let's hear that start up again. Alright. I don't know about that city horn. Alright. I am a fan of the C15. My previous neighbor, like I was saying earlier, ran a couple dump trucks for his business, and he had a Pete 379. I think it had a C13 engine in it, a 13 liter. So this is the slightly larger one, 15 liter. But he also had a K-Dub Kenworth for all you non-truck folks out there. K-Dub 900 that had a C15 that was straight piped. I loved hearing that thing come home at the end of the day. Oh, this sounds so good. Oh, guess we're gonna get a train. Greg, we're getting a train!
Turn right.
Oh, it honked a little prematurely. Wait, why is it stopping? Why is it stopping? What happened? That's not right. What happened? Oh, there it goes. Oh, it had to pick up passengers. Alright. It really wants to honk. Yeah, when they stop on the crossways, yeah. I thought at first they were stopping because the game thought I was on the tracks, because that happens sometimes. The trains can stop on a dime in this game, it's great. Did I ever get... I'm looking back in the comments now. Genops, what's up, by the way? Did you ever get to sit in the trucks? No, I never really... I actually never really met that neighbor. Everyone in that neighborhood just kind of kept to themselves, you know, weren't very social. I hope that's going to be different at this place. But we, like, hardly ever talked to our neighbors. It was just more of a wave from a distance kind of thing. This is definitely a louder engine than the Cummins. Oh yeah. Oh, but that is spot on right there. Oh. At 1400 RPM. Mwah. And I've never even driven a truck in real life. I just know. It's my YouTube expertise. Listening to truck shifting videos. But yeah, I kind of wish I did get to sit in those trucks. I do remember, though, when I was a kid, when we moved from Maryland to New York, to Rochester, I remember sitting in the moving van truck. They let me sit there at the driver's seat of that International. That was fun. That was a cool moment. I think they let me blow the air horn, too. My 14-year-old self was ecstatic. But playing this in VR is like, it's like the next best thing. But we're clearly not in VR tonight, because if we were in VR, the camera would be moving all around. We're just running with track IR tonight. Sometimes I know the view can be a little jittery.
Keep left.
When you were around 11, got to fly your dad's old plane for a few minutes. Oh, did he have a plane? Did he have a pilot's license?
Keep left.
It's part of a club. They would use it to bring kids up. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so we're cruising through Albuquerque right now. Been here in real life. I think I drove the interchange too. Yeah, 25 and 40. Somewhere around here is the musical road. I think we missed it. That's pretty cool. You gotta put your passenger side tires over some rumble strips when you drive this stretch of Route 66 outside Albuquerque. If you're ever around the area, you drive around, I think, 45 miles an hour, and you hear America the Beautiful play. I got it on dash cam. I gotta dig that file up somewhere. That was pretty fun. Can't even see where, like, the road lines are here. Well, there, I can kind of see them. I guess they want me to go where the tire marks are, but they're kind of off-center. It's part of the Rochester Aviation Group when your dad flew. Okay, yeah. Alright. That's cool. I went up with Ben when he flew me a couple times. I think I flew the plane for like 30 seconds. That was about it. If that. I was perfectly fine just flying along, riding. He did the thing though where he pushed over a little bit and made my stomach come up to my chest a little bit. That was funny. Some negative G's for a couple seconds. Plane that I was in, that 150 commuter? Was that the plane that your dad flew to? Oh, really? Yeah, it was white and red. Actually, I might have been in that 152 as well, because that call sign sounds familiar. Ben's told me about that one. Yeah, I went up. I know I went up in a 150 commuter, but I don't know about the 152. I might have in one of the flights. I think I went up with Ben twice. Once to Dansville for a pancake breakfast. That was pretty cool. And then another time, I forget. We like flew over Sodus Point, I think. We were gonna try to land at Williams Sodus, and we got down to like 200 feet above the ground, and it was like there was so much crosswind. We were like, even I was like, we probably shouldn't land here, and I wasn't even piloting. That's where we used to fly. You've been on takeoff. Nice. That wasn't part of the standard inspection, I guess. Those things are expensive to buy and to maintain, too. Like, even a plane that's like 30, 40 years old, aren't they still like almost six figures? Oh man, bet that gave him a rush. The door's open. Well, at least you can't get that high in a little Cessna. I've been to 14,000 feet without any pressurized cabin by going up Pikes Peak in a car. That's some thin air up there. Well, shut it, yeah. Sounds like a classic line from a cartoon or something. Let's let this dump truck on here. No one's gonna let him on, poor guy. Aww. Oh, wait, no. He's getting on. I wish the AI were smart enough to actually get in the left lane like that. Had to drop a gear there. We're losing too much momentum. See if we can get a drive-by shot here. Oh yeah. In the rumble strips a little bit. nice. Very nice. But yeah, this place that we moved into is, like I said, it's a little bit older. It's from the early 90s, but it's also a little bit further out, a little more rural than the place we lived in last. So it's got things I gotta get used to, like using heating oil instead of natural gas, which is a little less convenient because you gotta keep an oil tank in your basement. You gotta get it filled when it gets low, and heating oil costs at least twice as much as natural gas to heat your house. So kind of stinks, but you know, it's not all that bad. It actually burns warmer than natural gas. Like the heat coming out of the registers, it's definitely significantly warmer than what came out of the vents for the natural gas at the rental house we had in Colorado. Too bad that doesn't mean it's cheaper, but it doesn't run as long because it's just it's really warm air coming out of the registers. But got to get used to that and maintaining a pool. The pool came with the house. But it's nice. It's a nicely sized pool. I mean, it's in ground. You know, it's been well maintained. The people that we bought from were an older couple, you know, and it seems like they've done a good job upkeeping this place. I also have to be used to the fact that I live in a state where fire rages underground to this day and will continue to do so for hundreds of years. Oh yeah! Wait, where is that again? I remember reading about that. Alright, their light's gonna change. Yeah, what is that phenomenon exactly again? I forget what caused it and what it is, but I remember it is a city in Pennsylvania, or a town. Yeah, it's under some kind of chemical reaction, right? That like went haywire or something. Maybe I should convert to geothermal heat if I'm close enough. Oh, that sounds right. It's just, yeah, that sounds right. Like ever burning coal. Come on, truck. There we go. Fire's been burning since May of 1962. Damn. I feel like I watched a YouTube video on that, and or read a Wikipedia article. Alright, where are we putting this bad boy? In the back? Alright. Lighting the trash heap on fire was a really good idea in the first place. See, they lit the town's dump on fire, but it spread on the ground. Oh. That's incredible. So there's enough coal, there's enough fuel down there for that, just to keep on burning, huh? It's crazy. I didn't realize that was a thing. Maybe I'll just connect a pipe to my house here and just get some free heat. I wonder if everyone in that town is getting free heat. Geothermal heating system. Wait a minute, one of the largest mines in the country. Okay, that it's crazy. Hey, 62. Oh man, I can't believe it's still going. So 62, 22, so 80 years. 80 years? No, 60 years, jeez. But yeah, the heating around the area I'm in right now, it's oil or propane or heat pump. And heat pumps, boy, they can get expensive if it gets really cold out. Alright. So that is the second one for tonight, so that puts me up to what, 7 jobs completed? 8. That's right, we started at 6. Alright. We're pretty far south and we're still seeing snow. That's pretty incredible. We got Socorro, we've already delivered to. Albuquerque already delivered to. Santa Fe already delivered to. Holbrook, I don't want to go back up the same way. Going down. San Simon. Okay. I go the other way. I don't know if I want to go the other way. Let's just hop over there. Trying to rack up the points, rack up the jobs. Maybe try a different engine. These are the 2 newest Kriechbaum engine sounds. I also have Z-Mod's Caterpillar. We gotta go pick up down the street. Maybe we'll go throw in Z-Mods. We'll compare that one then. This one sounds really good. Definitely sounds good. Oh, maybe we'll pick it up on the way out because we're heading out that way. Let's do that. More efficient. All right.
Turn left. Go straight on. Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
I am a fan of this engine sound though. I really do like this one. It's gonna be tough for me to switch to another. This one's definitely on the louder side, though.
Turn left.
Those C-15s are pretty loud, though.
Have arrived at your destination.
That's a cool trailer design. Just send it. Just gonna send it in reverse. That was in reverse too. Second reverse gear. Or one high. So it was only the second slowest I could go. Trucks have some real low ratio reverse gears, probably for the best. I don't know, my car sounds like it's gonna die though if I try to back up faster than 10 miles an hour. Alright, let's put in the service area over here. Nope. Forgot I pushed the brakes in already. Oops. I didn't install it. It's a nice looking trailer design, though. Really artsy. I like it. Alright, let's see here. Which way do you want to go? Left. Alright. There we go again with the stall. Oops. Ugh, oops. Fun never stops. There's someone behind me now, I think. Oh, I done screwed up. I done messed up AA run. Alright, my turn. Big truck coming through. Oh, you know another good engine sound is Creech Bomb's N14 Cummins. Maybe we should slap that one on. I think I'm going to do that actually. This one's not bad. You gotta try them all, right? You gotta catch them all. All the truck sounds. one last send of the Caterpillar Jakes. We'll switch over to the N14.
Keep right.
Oop.
Turn right.
Coming in a little hot there. Alright, not a bad sounding engine at all. Alright, let's swap over once more tonight. Alright, let's get that N14 in here. So I do have C mods. Just filter on this. Oh no. Oh, it's not available. Wait. Yes, it is. Maybe. Not sure now, actually. Let's try the select, I guess. Well, this is the N14. Alright, let's try this N14. I think this might be. Let's see. Sounds pretty badass. Definitely quieter than that cat. It's a pretty good sound. Wait till you hear this Jake.
Turn left.
Oh yeah. That's a fast yellow light, jeez. So I think this N14. When did this come out?
Keep right.
Okay, this was also apparently in July last year. It's got a pretty mean sound to it. Inspection station in a mile, alright. Oh, this Wait, that's a closed inspection station. Okay. Interesting. So I know in California, they do inspections like that on the cargo coming in, particularly for like, I think fruits and vegetables. I haven't been driving in California a lot in this game recently. We'll have to see if we have enough time to make over there tonight. I don't think we will. But they did change stuff recently. I think last year, they redid a major chunk of California, and part of the first wave was putting in those inspection stations that they actually have at the state lines coming in. It's crazy. They, like, apparently divert the interstate into these stations that were set up after the interstate was put in. And they, I guess, check inventory, like your cargo sheet. I don't know what all they're looking for specifically, but it's a thing. Ooh, what's the truck stop over here? Is that Petro? Fusion. Train crossing. Yeah, you probably wouldn't normally see snow this far south in the US. But hey, it's a mod. And we're in the dead of winter. Commercial vehicles, right lane only. Oops. Well, I got traffic. See if I can get over there in time. Cut off this bus a little bit. It's alright, need to go through the telepass. Alright, they're making me go by though, that's good. This guy's going by too. Lucky ducks we are.
Keep right and then exit right. Exit right.
crap, dude. Messed up my Jake sequence. Oh, man. They really lay on the brakes when they exit these AI.
Turn left.
You're gonna come to a complete stop, make me stop on the hill. Excellent. Come on, give me a gear. We're good. We're good.
Get ready to turn. Turn left.
Look, look. She done starts to chug a little bit there when you get down to lower RPMs. This is one of my favorite Jakes, though, from one of
Have arrived at your
the recent Creech Bomb engine sounds. Did I arrive? Where am I going again? Oh, right there. Like, blends right in. Right in the barn. We got gifts for the horses. Oh. That horse is having a good time there. Look at him go. Yeah. Just having a good old time. Kinda looks like my dog when he gets real excited. My dog seriously will start bucking like that when if he gets really, not like that, but like he'll buck when he gets like the zoomies. If he gets real excited about something, he just can't hide it. All right. All right, so that puts us up to what, 9, right? 9 out of 15. Can we get to 2/3 tonight? Think I can squeeze one more in. Kind of want to change my engine sound again, though. Yes, again. I also kind of want to teleport. Driving down here is great and all, but it's, you know, the other part of the map. Arizona, when was that added? So there was California and Nevada first. I think Arizona came... I think it was the first DLC. I can't remember if it was free or not. I think you have to pay for Arizona. Not 100% sure. I knew that Nevada came in with California, because originally the game was like a 1:33 scale or something like that, and California, by itself, it's a decently sized state. But if it were just California at that scale, it would have been very, very small. So they included Nevada. But thank goodness they did that rescale back then, because it still would have felt like a very cramped map, especially as they started building out these other places, like in the northwest, where they're really close together towns, cities. They would have gotten a little too busy. You know what? Let's go up to Wyoming. Let's just do the fast travel thing. quick travel. It's the cleanest form of travel they offer. It's the cleanest tasting form of travel. Let's go to Gillette. You know, like the razor. Ooh, Western Star. I haven't driven that thing in a long while. You know what else there is? There's the LT, International LT. Where are we at? Freightliner dealer? Yes. Yes. I do kind of want to change engine sounds yet again. This N14's alright. It's a little too tingy. Crackly, maybe? Maybe that's the right word. Oh, I was at service. Oh, come on. Keep backing up. Alright, let's, well, there's a 444. I think that sounds even clingier. Does the Select Plus sound any different? I think that's Grieshbaum's older one. What else is there? There's only the new ISX or the C15s that are available in the engine pack. Then there's the custom open definition I had to add in to get sounds. Let's put in... Let's try Z-Mod C15. 800 horse. My goodness. Ooh, a 525. These tend to sound a little bit quieter. A little quote-unquote cleaner. I don't know. These are payware though. They're a few dollars per engine pack. So I have a couple of them. I do like their sound though. They're a little different. The mixing is... It's definitely a different taste than Grieshbaum sounds, and I don't really have a favorite between the two. I usually switch between them kind of often. Gasper's maxed out already. I mean, does it matter if it's maxed out? I don't think it does. We can try it and see what happens. Oh, they didn't care. Gave me the warning before. Yeah, I think, though, that the mixing, I don't know, it feels a little more cohesive in Grieshbaum's engine packs. But there's other refinements in Z-mods, though. Like the attenuation, maybe, is the term. Like, it sounds more polished, in a sense. Sometimes a little too polished, but I like them in their own, for their own reasons, right? They're different styles. Oh. Ground second low off a little bit there. Oh, don't tell me you're doing the thing, aren't you? You're letting me go, but you're like in the way. Well, this is awkward. This is just dangerous. This is just asking to get hit. Someone actually crashed right in front of me on our way here from Colorado. I got it on dash cam. It wasn't that dramatic. It was a fender bender. But it was the classic where someone's trying to turn left, you know, out of a place. It was a really busy, like, 4-lane street, you know, 2 lanes going one way, 2 lanes going the other way, that they were trying to get across. And, you know, one of the guys in one of the lanes was trying to be nice and let the person who was turning left out, you know, so they stopped early to let them come out, but they didn't pay attention to the next lane over. That guy was not slowing down or stopping, and he came through as the guy was turning left. Let's see, as he was turning left. I gotta turn my wheel so I can't use hand motions. But they were turning left. This guy was coming this way from the left, and pretty much hit them at almost full speed. Yeah, here we go. We're stopped. So they were turning left, right? The car was coming this way. They were turning left. So it was like this, boom. And of course, the person turning left was at fault. But it was all because one of the persons in one of the lanes stopped to let him go, and that, you know, it's a good, it's a nice gesture, but like it's dangerous, right? Especially if you're on a busy road when you need to trust that everyone's going to do the same thing, and they're not going to, chances are.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Unless you're AI. Then you do everything the same all the time. Because you're artificial. Moorcroft, I don't remember seeing that town name on a sign in this game before. I think it's actually heading towards Minnesota. Yeah. Right to the east. No, wait, what is... I'm sorry, Nebraska is east of Wyoming, right? I should know, I lived out there that way. Alright. Alright, thankfully they don't want to weigh nothing.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Shakes are real quiet in this.
Turn right.
Oh, okay, you're just gonna disappear. I'm actually gonna mark that up real quick. Not sure if that's a mod or if that's a genuine bug. We will find out.
Turn right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Alright.
You have arrived at your destination.
Right, we managed to get under 4 trailers tonight. It's pretty good. Usually I only have time for 3. But, starting at 7:30 Eastern, should be able to start, if I start on time, between 7:30 and 8, I should be able to get a good 2 hours in on Thursday nights. I think ZMods is gonna actually re-record the C15 at some point. 'Cause it could use a little refinement. Sounds good for what it is, but it has some abrupt changes. Like, that's where I mean that Creech Bomb's sounds kind of are blended a little bit together, even if they're blended together better. Even if they sometimes sound a little artificial, they just sound smoother sometimes. For the transition of the RPMs specifically. In between like load and no load.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Sometimes Creech Bombs sounds a little bit better in that regard. But you know, each new version of these mods improves on itself. You know, the modders learn how to be better. And they shared their newly acquired knowledge. Why does it want me to go that way?
Right, and then turn right.
That might be related to this disconnect up here,
Turn right.
where we saw that AI disappear.
Reroute.
Yeah, that might be what happened there. Might be related.
Finding a new route. Right,
Oops, sorry, car.
then turn right.
Looks like one of the trucks I'm gonna have to call in pretty soon there. Looks like a heating oil truck. I've seen a couple of those drive by our neighborhood so far, going to neighbors' houses. Once you get further from the city, that's when natural gas becomes less common. Pretty sure the neighborhood next to ours has it, though. I'm kind of jealous about that. Who knows, maybe in a few years, they'll put a line in and offer the neighborhood a discount or something on getting it wired in or dug in. And if we ever, if our oil furnace ever blows up, then we'll probably switch to gas then. But no, if you, hopefully, ours was just put in, I think, in 2010. It's probably oil before that too. The house was built in 91, so that furnace lasted, I guess, 19 years. This one, hopefully, fingers crossed, has another 10 out of it. But yeah, the fuel sources for heat that I've seen walking through the neighborhood so far, and looking up online, is heating oil. It's really the most common, followed by propane. Like, I think the house across the street has propane. They had that filled up this week. Not quite as expensive as oil. But I'm pretty sure you can't have an internal propane tank in your house because the fuel is too volatile. So propane tanks sit outside the house. And then the other type I've seen Anyways, one house I walked by today, walking the dog, I heard it running as a heat pump. That's just pretty much electric. Which for around here, for the most part, probably run alright. But man, if you get down into like the teens or single digits and try to run a heat pump, it's just going to be running non-stop. The efficiency on those just tanks when you get down to freezing temperatures and below. And you can really rack up an electric bill on that.
Keep left, and then exit left. Exit left.
Oh, the other thing that I don't really like about the Jake brake well, the other thing I don't like about this particular engine sound mod is, yeah, the Jake brake actually is a loop. I mean, all the sounds are loops in the game, but this one, if you let it go too long, it'll actually, you can hear it clearly restart. And it doesn't align with the engine RPM, so it's actually kind of something I nitpick about. And that's one thing I don't like about this particular sound mod. I think that'll be updated. I think that the Detroit Diesel mod I have from ZMod does not do that. But other than that, that's probably my main complaint about this cat 6NZ sound mod by ZMods. The Detroit Diesel, I think, I like it a little bit better, actually, than this. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, like I said, the engine brake on that one doesn't loop as badly. I forgot to check the transmission with the retarder, yeah. Again, not really something you would really find on a truck like this. They exist, just they're not very common. Oh man, someone in the DOT needs to get that tree trimmed. Jeez. Got a broke down bus up here.
Keep left.
Roger, Dodger. Oh, 60. Probably slow down for that. Casper, Wyoming. Welcome to Casper, Wyoming. Home of the something, I'm sure. I'm glad we took that trip to Salt Lake this year, or this past year. Got to drive through Wyoming, drove across Interstate 80 to get out there, and we brought 70 home. So we made a nice little rectangle of a trip. I always like doing that when I can instead of going out and back, seeing the same thing twice. But anyway, yeah, we drove up to Laramie for lunch that day, and then we headed west for the rest of the day. That was a good trip. It's a little bit barren out there, just a little bit. It was cool to do, you know. Someday we'll be back out there, I'm sure, to drive cross country, go camping or something.
And then exit right. Get ready to turn right.
Yeah, this engine brake is not the best. I mean, it sounds good, it's just not aligned with the actual engine. Oops. I'm doing that a lot tonight. Your turn. Yeah, I was afraid that was going to happen. Oops. Jeez. This is a sign I need to go to bed.
Go straight on.
There we go. Oh, the Jake was on. That's what was going on. That's my excuse. Nice idle sound, though. Real nice.
Go straight on. Keep left. And then turn left. Turn left.
Found it. Not gonna stall again, damn it. But I will gladly miss a gear.
Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Welcome to Walbert. I like how they, you know, they changed the font and everything of Walbert, but then you look at, like, delivery, Home and pharmacy. I wonder what store this could be. Alright. I know there's a mod out there that actually changes things to the real logos, the real company logos, like Walmart, UPS, but I actually find the fake names funny, so I like to keep them. Alright, let's see here. Let's do the old out the window kind of trick here. Which in VR is a lot easier, actually. You can actually physically do it. But not with track AR. Merry Christmas. We're a little bit late, but that's alright. Some surprise late gifts are coming to the children. Guess we didn't have to hug the wall that tightly. Didn't have to be that close. Jeez. Oh. Alright, I'm going to correct this a little bit. A little too close for comfort. Turn on track AR again. Gently. Real gently. Bump that dock. There we go. Yeah. That's how you do it. Alright. Ladies and gents, I think that will do it for tonight. And that put us at 10 out of 15. Alright, only gotta do 5 this weekend before the event ends. Alright. Well, it's good to be back. Hopefully I'll maintain this Thursday night stream for the time being. Hope everyone has a good night, good day tomorrow, and we'll catch everyone in the next stream. We'll be doing stuff this weekend, so stay tuned. Have a good night.